Coming up on this summer edition of the Met Report, MSU Denver President Jordan breaks new ground for the athletic department. The Met Report's own Kellan Stone and Jeffrey Will bring an exclusive, in-depth look at the 2013 Comic-Con, and Nancy Miramontes walks the runway in this week's Entertainment. All this and more coming up on the Met Report. Welcome to this week's edition of the Met Report. I'm Britney Carter. With the summer semester underway, there are a few important dates that students need to remember. July 12th is the last day to drop full summer semester courses and receive an NC for the class. Also, July 12th is the last day to apply for the College Opportunity Fund waiver. August 2nd is the deadline to petition for in-state residency. For all the upcoming academic dates, head to msudenver.edu and click the academic calendar link. Denver Pride Fest is this weekend, June 15th and June 16th. Pride Fest was created by the GLBT community to celebrate culture, community, heritage, and family. Each year, more than 250,000 people come to Pride Fest. There will be a parade, rally, music, and much more. Pride Fest starts on Colfax and Broadway on Saturday from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. and between 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. on Sunday. June 26th is Bike to Work Day. Bike to Work Day was created to help reduce air pollution that is created by vehicles. There are dozens of starting locations cyclists can start from that all end in Denver. All starting locations open at 6:30 in the morning to serve breakfast and get the cyclists prepared for the commute. If you would like more information on this event or registration, head to biketowork2013.org. Metro State is one of the lowest costing universities in the country. Metro is currently ranked 34th overall out of the 58 that were listed. Metro's average tuition per semester is about $3,800, with an average starting salary after graduation of $41,000. MSU Denver is also one of the largest four-year universities in the country with an average of 30,000 enrolled students every semester. The school that has topped the list for lowest tuition and highest salary after graduation is the South Dakota School of Mines and Technology. Looking for a snack in between classes? You may have noticed the Quick Zone closed down for the first few weeks of summer. That's because the shop has received new ownership under the Auraria bookstore. The store has remodeled and changed its name to I Love It. The play on words spells Tivoli backwards. The store has since been remodeled and now includes a nacho cheese dispenser, a cappuccino maker, and a fountain drink dispenser. Coming up after the break, we'll tell you how two lady roadrunners achieve All-American honors at the NCAA Division II track and field meet. And Jeffrey Will and Kellan Stone explore this year's Comic-Con. We'll see you right after the break. With the high temperatures and dry weather, wildfires across Colorado have already started. One of the notable fires is the Black Forest Fire just northeast of Colorado Springs. The fire has burned between 80 and 100 homes and over 15,000 acres. The fire is 0% contained and continues to spread fast. Evacuations near the area of the fire continue to go on. Authorities suggest that people stay away from the area to help with the congestion of the roads for those trying to evacuate. The Met Report will keep you updated on the fires as new information becomes available. Nerds, geeks, and fanboys rejoice as the Denver Comic-Con took place at the beginning of June. Met reporters Kellan Stone and Jeffrey will tell us more.
Thanks, Brittany. We definitely had a great time at Comic-Con a couple weeks ago, didn't we?
Yeah, but there was one thing in particular that caused a lot of problems for everyone that was there, and that was huge lines and crowds. This is the second Comic-Con to hit the Mile High City, and attendance literally doubled from last year. There was over 50,000 in attendance throughout the weekend. However, the first day was the most notable. The fire marshal and convention staff had to turn away 6,000 people because the convention center was at full capacity. After a few meetings and emergency adjustments, the rest of the weekend went much smoother.
Of the many celebrities that showed up over the weekend, one of the more notable ones was Will Wheaton, or most known as Ensign Wesley Crusher from the hit sci-fi TV show Star Trek: The Next Generation. Will Wheaton showed up to a standing room only panel with a grand entrance wearing a horse head and showing off his LA Kings jersey through the hour-long panel. He spent most of the time taking questions and answering them, no matter how strange or obscure they were. His comedy and antics kept the crowd entertained the whole time, but received a barrage of boos for ragging on the hometown hockey team, the Colorado Avalanche.
Normally, I turn my phone off when I'm on stage, but my Kings are in the playoffs. I know the playoffs are a thing you're not used to here in Colorado, but it's something that happens a lot where I come from.
In a room packed of fans that was standing room only, George Takei received a standing ovation Saturday to start his panel. He spoke to the crowd about his time as Captain Sulu in the original Star Trek series and movies. But when the Q&A portion of the panel began, the first question was obviously for him to say his catchphrase.
We're starting off at that, are we? Well, I just look at your outfit and what comes to me is, oh my.
With the 50,000 fans that showed up to Comic-Con, all of them gave something back to the Denver community. Jake Holgerson gives us the story.
Denver Comic-Con attendees celebrate their fascination for comics, movies, and TV while supporting a good cause.
We started a program to help kids get introduced to how it's cool to read, and that's Comic Book Classroom. And the proceeds here for Denver Comic-Con go to supporting Comic Book Classroom.
Comic Book Classroom is a 4 to 12-week literacy program for grades 5 through 8. Those who attend the class not only learn how to read and write, but also receive a heroic graduation gift.
Comic Book Classroom was made during the first Denver Comic-Con. Our friend Illy Kolchuk heads up Comic Book Classroom, and he met the mom of 2 boys in the corral last year. She couldn't afford to send her sons to the con, but she sent the boys to Comic Book Classroom, which made them really excited. Little did they know that every graduate of Comic Book Classroom receives a free ticket upon graduation.
The Umbrella Corporation, a nonprofit cosplay group, also made an appearance in support of a variety of projects and organizations.
We are raising money for the Wounded Warrior Project. We are holding a silent auction. In addition to, we have posters and patches and stickers for sale. And all of those are being donated to charity.
For the Met Report, I'm Jake Holgerson.
Thanks, Jake. For more information on Comic Book Classroom and how to get involved, head to www.comicbookclassroom.com. And for the Umbrella Corporation, you can head to umbrellacorpdenver.com. You know, we had a lot of fun at Denver Comic-Con, met a lot of great people, just a great experience.
Great time, obviously a good cause. Doing it again next year, no doubts about it.
Definitely. If you want to see our full exclusive, you can head to metreport.org. Click on the Denver Comic-Con link to check out the full story. Back to you, Brittany.
Thanks, guys. Do you like being in front of large crowds, photo shoots, and community appearances? Then the Colorado Avalanche want you. The Avalanche are looking for fun, energetic, talented, and outgoing girls in top physical condition for its new Ice Girls team. This is the first year that the Colorado Avalanche will feature the Ice Girls. The main job of an ice girl is to maintain the ice surface, so you must be able to skate. If you are interested, auditions will be held at the Ice Ranch in Littleton, Colorado on Saturday, July 13th from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. The attire is crop top, fitted shorts, pants, or dance skirts. Professional looking hair and makeup is encouraged, and you must bring ice skates. If you have any questions, please contact Amanda Erdman at aerdman@pepsicenter.com. Coming up after the break, Nancy Miramontes takes the runway, and Myles Potter breaks ground on the latest Roadrunner sports.
Now and then I get insecure from all the pain. I'm so ashamed. I am beautiful, no matter what they say. Words can't bring me down.
Where I bring Hollywood a mile high.
Aligning the Hollywood stars over Denver.
I'm here to bring you the latest juicy gossip from the mile high to the streets of Hollywood.
Give your most handsome look to that camera.
Where I'll be bringing you the latest gossip from Tinseltown all the way up to a mile high.
I didn't get any injuries. You're okay. I was okay. I was a little dancing, things, you know.
Check us out every Friday live at 12:30 p.m. on The Met Report.
Hi guys, this is Eddie McClintock. I play Special Agent Pete Latimer on Warehouse 13, and you are watching The Met Report.
Welcome back to the special edition of Entertainment with Nancy Miramontes. What's happening in the world of EMET, Nancy?
Hello, Met Report. My name is Nancy Miramontes, and today's entertainment is about fashion. Since I was 15 years old, fashion has been my passion. From modeling schools to runways, I've been following this passion. When people think about fashion, the first thing that comes to their mind is Paris, New York, or Spain. But now Denver has many up-and-coming designers. I recently got to walk for the first-class fashionista event. Come and join me to this wonderful experience I had.
Before I can go to the runway, I have to be ready to go. First step, the mascara, then color on my eyes, and at the end, color on my lips. Looks like I'm ready for the runway.
Hello, welcome to the Fashionista Show. I'm here as one of the models, and my show is about to start. Come with me to the runway.
Photographer Jim Wills organized the Fashionista Show as a collaboration between artists and fashion designers. Wills used proceeds to assist kids going to art camp. At first, the runway can be intimidating, but once I am on a stage, I feel a lot of adrenaline by modeling designs from a great designer, Gabriela Martinez.
So Gabriela, you are my designer for tonight. What is your motivation for being a designer?
Well, my motivation is always to have a new fashion show, to make a new dress every day of my life. And this is my life, it's my passion. Fashion is my passion. And I just love it, you know. Also, fashion is art.
I know, look at your beautiful dress you made for me.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Thank you. Me encanta la moda porque es un arte. Fashion is art, and I love fashion. Stay tuned as I bring you more in fashion entertainment.
Thanks, Nancy. It looks like you had a really great time out there.
Thank you. It was awesome.
Coming up after the break, the new sport comes to Metro, and Myles Potter tells us more. We'll be right back.
All night long and do it all again so I can find my way back home.
The sun seems to shine a little less since you've been gone.
You were the one I wanted. Don't stray, don't ever go away.
I'll just smile and everyone will wanna go with it. Oh.
Now joining us is Myles Potter with Metro Sports. What's happening with the track and field, Myles?
Awards aplenty, Brittany. Let's start out in Pueblo. That's where the NCAA Division II Track and Field Championships were held. On Friday, Metro State Kurt Harvey finished 9th in the 3,000-meter steeplechase with a time of 9 minutes and 25 seconds. Harvey would go on to win the Capital One First Team Academic All-District. It was the second year in a row Harvey has won this award. Now to Saturday, where Darius Reed had the highest finish for the Roadrunners, finishing 2nd in the 110-meter hurdles with the time of 13.91 seconds. With that finish, Reed earned All-American status. Now to the women's side, where Brianna Hemming and Janelle Links also earned All-American status with their finishes. Hemming placed 3rd in the 1,500-meter with the time of 4 minutes and 32 seconds. She also became the first Metro State women's track athlete to earn All-American honors in NCAA competition. Links would finish 7th in the women's 5,000 meters, running it in a time of 17 minutes and 32 seconds. Reed, Hemming, Links, and Harvey will all be returning to Metro State next season. The news just keeps getting better and better for Metro State basketball fans, with the men's making it to the NCAA Division II championship game and the women's making it to the big dance for the 3rd straight season. Both coaches are now locked up. Men's coach Derek Clark and women's coach Tanya Javi have both agreed to a new 3-year contract with the university with an option for 2 additional years. Both coaches are entering their 4th year with the school and have already achieved plenty to warrant the extension. Javi has led her team to 3 straight NCAA tournament appearances and have reached the Elite 8 in her 1st year. Clark and the men's basketball team have reached similar heights, also making the tournament for the 3rd straight year, but I've also won regional tournaments 2 years in a row, and the past year made it all the way to the national championship. Congratulations to both coaches. Metro State has added another sport to their already impressive sport program. Women's golf makes the cut for the next Roadrunner sport. Metro has hired Ben Porty as the women's head golf coach. Porty brings 4 years of collegiate coaching to the Runners as he starts the 1st-year program. Porty has been an assistant men's and women's coach at the University of Northern Colorado. With the Bears, he's led the women's team to its all-time low 18, 36, and 54-hole tournament school record at the Big Sky Conference Tournament. He's also helped lead the women's to a 2012 Conference Tournament Championship and a 3rd place finish this year. From all of us at the Met Report, we would like to welcome Porty and wish the team great success. Last week, Metro held the groundbreaking for the new athletic complex. Metro's president, Stephen Jordan, was joined with many others of Metro's finest to kick off the event. The new 12.5-acre athletic complex, which will be the home of 6 of the Roadrunners' 15 sports, including baseball, softball, men's and women's soccer, and men's and women's tennis. The site of the new complex will be located south of Colfax and just east of I-25. The $12 million project will be split into 3 phases, starting with the groundbreaking and building of the tennis courts in Phase 1, baseball and soccer fields in the 2nd phase, and Phase 3 will be the softball fields and locker rooms. While we were there, we talked to Athletic Director Joan McDermott.
Courts will be done by August 1st. 8 lighted, beautiful tennis courts, state of the art. They'll be up and ready to go. I think we'll have soccer up and ready to go a year from now, softball a year from then, and baseball a year after. Now that's a conservative goal. Honestly, I really hope we can get it done much faster.
The project is expected to be finished in 2015.
That's just awesome. I know we're looking forward to that great addition.
Yeah, hopefully we get some more students out there to support our Metro State athletes.
Yeah. Well, that's going to do it for this week's edition of the Met Report. For Nancy Miramontes, Myles Potter, and the whole Met Report staff, I'm Britney Carter, and we'll see you on campus.